thank you all so much for coming. This has been such a long time that we've been thinking about this idea, and now that it's finally here, that you all are here, it's so awesome to see all of you here. This little musicality celebration was birthed from the 50th time we watched Pride and Prejudice with our roommate Abby. In the BBC version of Pride and Prejudice, Elizabeth sings Voi che sapete, and which is a piece that we'll be singing for you today. And so we just loved the intimate setting that they had back in that time, where people would just stand up and go play music and sing, and it was, you know, kind of an impromptu thing, but also a really sweet and intimate thing. And so all the pieces that we have chosen today are resemblant of Tea Party, Jane Austen. You'll see a theme of love in all its ways and shapes and forms. And yeah, thank you all for being here, and hope you enjoy.
Yeah. We're going to start with a duet today. It is a Latin duet by Vivaldi. It's from his third movement, from his Gloria, and it is basically giving glory and praise to God. And the loose translation of what we're going to be singing is: we praise you, we bless you, we worship you, and we glorify you.
Great, so this next song that we have prepared for you is Alexis, which is a beautiful love song composed by Rinaldo Hahn, but based off of a poem by Théophile Devaux. I'm butchering that French, but it is a song about a woman named Clarice, and the composer, or whoever wrote the lyrics, is expressing of the time that he first is realizing that Clarice loves him back. And it's a very, just very deep love song, talking about how there's nothing in his imagination can ever compare to the look that Clarice gives him and how much he loves her. So, hope you enjoy.
See
next song that we have is an English art song called Sweeter Than Roses. It is by Purcell, and it was for a stage production called Pausanias. I also am probably butchering that. But it is also a love song, but about that first spark and attraction that you experience and all the different feelings that go along with it. And we move through a lot of different feelings in this song. There's kind of 4 big things that you see. The first is the sweetness, that's sweeter than roses, of that first meeting. Kind of a freezing and you're not sure what's going on, and you get that first excitement then of that first touch and that first spark, and overwhelming excitement and joy at the potential of what's coming.
Piece takes us from a little bit from person to person love to more just love of, I guess, the area that we live in. This piece is called Shore on the Shining Night by Samuel Barber, and it's a song set to the text from a poem by James Agee. And in this, it talks about how, I imagine we're going on a night walk in the summer air, and you can see the stars and all of its glory, and how all of that is just, it sparks awe and reflection and wonder inside of us.
For me this
Next is a Spanish piece called El Majo Discreto. It is by Enrique Granados. And it is a poem put to music, but it is a kind of a funny poem from the perspective of a woman who's talking about the man that she loves, who is ugly. And because he is ugly, he is faithful, and she loves him very much, and there's something that just keeps them together and draws her to him, despite him being ugly. But it's a very fun, yeah, El Majo Discreto is the title of it. Dicen que mi majo es feo, es posible que sí que lo sea, que amor es deseo que siga y varía a tiempo que sé que quien amado ve. Mas si no me majo hombre, que muy lindo descuidas hombre, en cambio es discreto y guarda un secreto que yo poseo en él, sabiendo que es fiel. ¿Cuál es el secreto que el mago guardó? Sería indiscreto contarlo yo. No poco trabajo saber que antes de un mago con una mujer nació una pies. Eso no es.
So this is a very different kind of love from loving someone who's ugly. This piece is "Be Thou My Vision," a very famous hymn, set to a different melody by Bob Chilcott. And yeah, it just speaks of divine love and wanting the Lord to be the first in your heart. So.
German piece by Franz Schubert. It is titled Du bist die Ruhe, which is translated to You are rest and peace. It is also a love song, but about a deeper love than just loving someone who's ugly or that first spark. But it is also just a much deeper love of the peace and rest that that person that you love and are comfortable with brings to you. So.
We are at what is it called? Boykin's birthday. So this piece is in Pride and Prejudice, but is also from The Marriage of Figaro, the opera by Mozart. This is the first of two pieces that we'll be singing from this opera. And in this particular piece, we have the character of Cherubino, who is a young man, traditionally played by the role of a woman because it is voiced for a mezzo-soprano role, even though it is a man in the play. But he is a young man who is experiencing what love is for the first time and kind of wants to confess his love to the Countess and Susanna, who he's singing this piece to. And in this piece, he's talking, the Voi che sapete is you who know. He's asking these ladies to see you're ladies, you know what love is, right? Can you see if I have it in my heart? So he goes and explains of feeling frozen one moment and then on fire the next moment, but there's nothing else he'd rather have more pleasure in except for feeling this love. So I hope you all enjoy it. So, we have a final song for you all. The second of the two pieces from the Marriage of Figaro. So this one is between the Countess, who Carabina was just singing to. I will be singing the role of the Countess, and Emily will be singing the role of Susanna. And in this piece, to give you a little bit of context, the Countess's husband, is being naughty and wants Susanna to be for him than for her love Figaro. And so, to foil their plans, the Countess and Susanna is the Countess's maid, but they're very close. And so they come up with this plan to foil his scheme by creating a letter, and it's going to be Susanna going to the Count when he tells her to meet her at a certain time. But instead it's actually going to be the Countess, and they're going to catch him in the act, so to speak. So this is them creating that letter to the Count.
And in true 21st century fashion, we will be crafting our letter on our phone.
Beautiful.
Since you all want more, we came prepared. Our actual last piece is another duet, but this is a little different than what we've been doing. This is a musical theater piece from the musical adaptation of the novel Little Women. I don't know if any of you guys know Little Women, like myself, but I know some people do. But Little Women, if you don't know, is a novel by Louisa May Alcott that is about 4 sisters and their lives, and they're growing up together, they're going through tragedies and trials and joys together, and this song in particular is a duet between 2 of the sisters who are particularly close, Jo and Beth, and Alexis will be singing the part of Jo, and I will be singing the part of Beth. And at this point in the story, Beth has been sick for a long time, and she is not getting better. But they are still very close, and Jo and Beth are still love each other very much. And this is a song about their sisterly love, as despite Beth's illness and inability to do many things. So. Well,
It's not a bad idea, sorry.
yeah, that'd be good.
All right.
Let's pretend we're riding on a kite. Let's imagine we're flying through the air in a sight until we're out of sight. let me go now. We do have some refreshments for everybody. There's cake, there's tea sandwiches, there's traditional Earl Grey for a little tea and everything. And, oh my goodness, oh, thank you. But yes. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Please, thank you. Okay, that's it. That's all we got. I was close. I was real close.
Yes, I have an arrangement that I made where I found it very to die. And it ends on this like
Absolutely gorgeous girl.